All right, well, good morning. I ended up just being on the side of the road here, just outside of Boulder, and I guess Denver is just over the horizon there. I saw a bit of the skyline last night. But yeah, just kind of a pull off. There were a few other cars here. A little bit of traffic on the highway now, but it was actually pretty quiet last night. Some group of kids came, but they were, I don't know what they were doing. They were kind of quiet, but they were just walking around weird. They came in 2 vehicles, but then they left. I mean, there's always going to be something like that in a public place like this. But anyways, yeah. I'm just going to start driving south. I think I'm just going to drive through the middle of Denver. I don't know if I'm going to make very many stops. I might grab a few more groceries, maybe just a few little things, because I plan to just head out into the desert. So then if I find some BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, that free land that you can camp on for 14 days, I might spend, a solid day, maybe 2. So I'll grab some supplies. Could grab a little bit more water. So we'll try to find a place I can fill up with my 4-liter jugs. Culligan's still fairly full, but I'll fill up my 4-liter jugs. But yeah, I'm kind of asleep. But yeah, we'll just get driving, drive through Denver. Well, and the nice thing is this morning, it's a +7 morning at 9 a.m. I did sleep in a little bit. I was up around 8, but on the road at 9. But yeah, +7. That's beautiful to wake up to. We're gonna head to Golden, which is just on the outskirts of Denver, on the west side of Denver. So I'm gonna kind of try to detour Denver more to the west. We'll see how that goes. I mean, at least I get to stay closer to the mountains. Should be a nice scenic overlook of Denver at least too. We're just kind of getting a few glimpses of Denver, but yeah, there's like smog over it. There's a little bit of the skyline there. I mean, it's a big city, so, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to go into Denver. I'm just going to check out these smaller towns surrounding Denver. It's still kind of morning rush hour, noon rush hour, kind of morning stuff. I'm sure it'll be busy, so let's just avoid Denver. Let's make our lives simple. These outskirt roads are beautiful too. Alright, well yeah, I'm glad I kind of popped into here. It's a cool little town. What is it? Pelica. It's my first Japanese import, man. I think I got that on video. Anyways, glad I popped into town here. It's a cool little Golden. Just outside of Denver. I don't think I'm going to stop here. But I'm just going to hop right back on the highway. But yeah, cool little town. Well, that catches your eye a little bit. I have no idea what that is. A hotel? What do you think that is? I think that was something to do with the city planning or government building. Anyways, I'll have to look that up later. But of course, when that happened, I just missed my turn to kind of divert around Denver. So now we're heading straight into Denver. Unless I pull a U-E. It's actually a little bit faster this way, so I guess we'll take a peek at Denver. Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone knows how to drive and merge. I don't want to merge on here because people have to just pin it to get up to 65, which is about 110, like a short little merge ramp. So for me, I would have to just rev the piss out of this van to merge onto this. Not bad, not bad. Well, I'm glad I didn't come into here at night. That was the one of the plans maybe last night, but I always keep changing my mind. And these interstates are so well laid out, like, and they even got the state or the interstate painted on the ground in each lane. I assume this is a pretty big junction, I guess you would call it. But yeah, this is bloody cool. Alright, well, bye-bye downtown. Let's see what happens here. Holy shit, I'm in a race car. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just went the wrong way. Oh my god. I guess that's why I shouldn't be touching my camera. It's like a race car there for a second. Alright, we're checking out. There's their stadium. Now I gotta figure out a way to do a UE. How did that work? I think I got distracted when I was talking. There was a north and south for the I-25. I took the north. Alright, so mistake turn. That'll be number 2, I think, today. Maybe almost number 3. I made one wrong turn in Golden. Okay, so this is just telling me to take an exit. Okay, exit 211. I can do that. I hope. No. I'll just about made my 4th wrong turn of the day. This is complex. Alright, I want exit 211. Oh, there's the Skyline and a half. Hello. Okay, it's coming up, and I can basically just do a UE underneath. Fairly easy. So there's their power field. I believe that's where the football is being played. You can tell I know football. What's Colorado's team? I don't even know. God, I don't know what to do here. Okay, exit 211. Ooh. I think I'm just staying in this lane. Wish me luck. Alright, well, just a couple minutes. You know, 211 exit here, and I can just go over this little overpass, and I think just merge right back on to the I-25 and go south. One way, perfect. Oh, what the hell is this? I guess it's a lane just for people like me who need to turn around on the interstate. What a weird merge. Alright, well that was the easiest turnaround on an interstate, I think. As long as I can not miss this turn. Alright, we're good. It's just a simple on-ramp. Holy shit! That is an impressive stadium, too. Oh my god, and there's an amusement park there. I would love to go on some roller coasters. That looks like closed because it's January. Okay, I gotta stop talking because I just did something. I gotta get on the interstate. Alright. This is, yeah, some of the most complex roads. This is as hard as it gets. And I mean, the problem that I'm having is I'm trying to record and I'm looking at all the scenery. But anyways, this is such a smooth flowing interstate, like, there's no road rage, there's no issues. I just need to get out of this left lane, I think. These left, or these right lanes, I mean. This lane might exit now. So I need to get the hell out of here and do one of the middle lanes and ride this I-25 out of here. Well, this looks chaotic as it is on the camera. Like, I can't even get out of this lane. Okay, finally I got an opening to move into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 4th lane out of 6 lanes. At least I shouldn't hit an exit in this lane. And there's a semi in the lane to the left of me, so that's a good sign. Yeah, this is what I kind of wanted to avoid. That was my original thought, but here we are. Wow. preparing me for places in Texas if I decide to go in them. But I think it's kind of cool to experience these interstates and how they're laid out, how they work, how they flow. You know, a lot of thought and planning has went into these interstates. And man, the traffic on here is crazy, but everything's just moving. Oh God. Alright, I have to pay attention here. Goodbye. Alright, looks like we just kind of left the city area of Denver. Like just. And now we're outside. But yeah, that was crazy. And then yeah, the traffic was pretty thick there for a while. You know, not even being rush hour, being, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, so now this interstate heads to Colorado Springs, I believe. I mean, I might as well just stay on here. I'm just cruising around 110. But yeah, I mean, I might as well just stay on this, and it's just, you know, the fastest way out of here. We'll probably pull off in Colorado Springs, because that's, you know, a little more of a reasonable sized city. Oh, well, I guess almost 2 hours on the interstate. Still have a little ways to go to Colorado Springs, and then about another hour to Colorado Springs, I think, maybe a little bit less, and then 2 hours to kind of the New Mexico border, close-ish, where I might stop. I don't know if they're still up there. There were some skydivers. Little planes going up and down here and some skydiving. Probably be an alright place to do it. Alright, we spent a few hours in Colorado Springs. I was trying to get water. There were a few water spigots, but then I realized I didn't have a garden hose, so I went to Walmart, got a garden hose. But then I tried a couple more spigots and they're all turned off, I guess, because it is January and things do freeze at night. So yeah. Don't have any water in my rooftop tank yet. But yeah, kind of disappointed. I don't know if you can see, there's Pikes Peak back there. That would have been really cool to drive up to the top. It would have killed the entire day though. Would have been some sweet views today though, unfortunately. But yeah, I just want to get out to some BML land and do some actual camping, which I haven't really done yet, besides my one wintry morning. But yeah, it's plus 12, it's nice out. Hopefully it'll even get a little bit warmer here as I drop into the very southern part of Colorado near the New Mexico border. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know what to expect, but we'll just wing it like we always do. This scenery is changing. So yeah, we're kind of out of more or less the mountain range back there, and this will be interesting as we continue south. It basically just turns into a desert. And like, I don't know a whole lot about New Mexico, but Albuquerque, New Mexico, it's not that far away either, and it looks nothing like what I'm looking at now. So all the grass and stuff all disappears. I don't know, like, I haven't really spent much time in the desert, so I'm intrigued. But this is starting to look a little more desert-like anyways, but there's still like a grassy plain with whatever you want to call those little shrubs. But yeah, interesting mountain range, and yeah, we're just basically turning into a dry desert this side of the mountain range. And man, I'm pretty much been doing 70, 75. I'm doing a little bit less now behind the semi, but geez, you gotta drive 80, 85. You know, even semis. You know, he's doing almost 80 miles an hour, which is like, you know, 130, 140. Crazy. But these interstates seem safe. Everyone's pretty aware. You know, I shouldn't be holding a camera right now, but, you know, I am. But anyways, yeah, I'll show you when the scenery changes again here shortly. Alright. Kind of getting further and further away from civilization, so that's nice. Even just that short amount of time, like I said, 24 hours in, you know, Boulder and that bit through Denver, and then even, you know, just entering the whole area yesterday. Like, it's just so much. Can definitely tell I'm from Saskatchewan. Like, I like big cities in a way. I like medium-sized cities better. But like when they're too big, too crazy, right? It's just so much energy and chaos just flying around. And yeah, I don't know. This is starting to look a little more peaceful and relaxing, which, you know, I need, because I haven't really stopped, right? I've had such a busy Christmas, such a busy build on this van, you know, rushing to get everything ready. Now I'm rushing down here. Bad weather, you know, longer days than expected, of course. And, you know, I finally got to plus 15. That's what it is right now. And I'm an hour out from potentially my camp spot. And I just want to, you know, roll out my awning, maybe get a campfire going, cook some food. Show you a bit over here. It looks really scenic now. You know, and just have, you know, a fire and a cozy night with my dog. And then, you know, sleep in, have a nice quiet night and morning, and just recharge a little bit, because this is draining, right? And then, you know, I'm making these stops in these little cities along the way, and there's just a million things going on around me. And unfortunately, I can't really do much and drive, so I was doing stuff on my phone with some of my banking and trying to get some of that sorted out, because I guess, long story short, my debit card doesn't work anymore. So I'm just trying to get my other cards working, making sure they're working, I guess. And I still haven't pulled any cash out, so that's my next thing. And I have to move some money around. But anyways, I will figure that out once I have a nice camp spot. So yeah, we'll see where I can get to in the next hour here. That's cool. That black truck right there has a Chihuahua license plate. No, Chihuahua is a state in Mexico. And then I was just thinking, one other observation, I can't say that I've seen a Canadian license plate yet. So it's interesting. I've been looking at the other state license plates. I've had a little bit of everything for states. Mainly the ones in this general area. But yeah, interesting to see a Mexican license plate. Yeah, hopefully I get to see more and more license plates from further away, and or Mexico, and or outside of Canada and the US and Mexico. Like, I'd love to see some more international travelers. Like, those are the type of people that I want to meet. You know, which I have ran into before in BC. I've seen like RVs with European license plates and stuff like that. So that's what I want to start looking out for, and going to say hi to those types of people who are internationally traveling. And yeah, this scenery is changing again. These are different types of trees now. These weren't the ones around Denver. So yeah, I'm excited. Well, that's a happy dog. And yeah, changing scenery again. Like, all the trees are gone now. We dropped down quite a bit of elevation. I think that's why. And I think as we wrap around these last few mountains here that we can see on the horizon, I think we drop down behind them at a lower elevation again, and that's when it becomes a desert. Because yeah, back there in Colorado, you know, the elevation is so high, that's where the moisture is. But down here, it's just dry. So yeah, I'm excited to cross this last little mountain range ahead of us, and see everything become a little more sandy. Okay, so yeah, I just checked out a state park. You had to pay, it was all open. You had to pay for everything. So what town is that? Wallensburg? Anyways, there's a state park there. It was fairly nice. Pretty empty, but yeah, they were kind of open there. I think some people were in there. So I'm heading out to some BML land. So this is a 30-minute drive out to the middle of nowhere. So I hope it all pans out and there's just some pull-offs there. And hopefully there's just some other campers there. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, if I can pull off somewhere, there's a creek and a valley. So I'm hoping for the best. We got like an hour's worth of sunlight. So if this half-an-hour drive doesn't pan out, we're running out of daylight after that. But I think it will. There'll be lots of other roads back there. I can probably just find a little pull-off, worst case scenario. So yeah, we'll see. Well, we're invested now. Gravel road. And what I got, 17 miles. So that's why it says it's going to take longer, 27 minutes, because it's 17 miles. There's a van up there. I don't know if it's a camper van or not. But part of this little river runs to this little lake here. There's a boat out there. So yeah, I'm invested. So I hope this pans out. Right, I got a point on my map. I don't even know where I got this point from, like where this BLM land is. But it says to go further up and go up over where there's a house. Or I try this out. At least I know this is legit. And basically, I can... Wow, cattle guard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It stops Kira from crossing. I can basically camp anywhere in here, so... Ah, dang! And it's still like 15 degrees out. Oh, dang. So nice. Oh man, I'd be happy just camping right here. But we'll explore a bit more before the sun sets, I guess. Not too dusty. Oh, that sunset is looking prettier and prettier by the minute. We're just gonna check out my original point on the map that I had saved, and if not, we'll come back here because nobody's here. And yeah, there's a few little spots I can pull off and get tucked away in the trees there. But yeah, I've got a 6-minute drive to just this other point. That might be better. I think we're definitely gonna have to do some hiking here tomorrow. A lot more scenic over here. It's got like 1 more minute to go. Canyon Rim Road. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, some slight off-roading is required here. I'll probably end up walking this trail. If I can make it past this first hump. I could probably stay out of the ruts. But I think the canyon edge is up here, so hey man, even if I just camp right here, let's just do some walking here and check this out. Alright, and who said my little front-wheel drive Japanese van couldn't do off-roading? Alright, only took me like half an hour to pick a parking spot. But I got my solar panel pretty much facing dead east, I hope. So to see the sunrise up over the other side of the cliff there. Not too close to the edge. Still kind of worried about Kira and the cliff edge. And yeah, and then midday sun will be here. I'm probably just going to spend the whole day here tomorrow. So I might use my awning to block the south sun. And yeah, I'll probably just chill here. So yeah.
So yeah, just got my little rocket stove out, and yeah, I ended up cooking some smokies on it later as well. But yeah, this was perfect. After driving about 2,000 K in 3 days, just to relax around this little tiny fire was perfect.